Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So, my name is Harshit Gautam. I'm working as a data scientist in AiSPRY. At the same time, I deliver lectures in 360 DigiTMG. So, this is another Thursday, right? And we are back with our exclusive resume preparation sessions. So, today we will talk about why to tailor your resume, first thing, then understanding job description, identifying your relevant skills and experiences, then using keywords, what is keyword, why it is important, then customizing your resume and its layout, then tailoring cover letter, what is this cover letter and why it is important, then final tips and best practices. Okay, now talking about why to tailor your resume. So the first thing is, what is a resume? Right. So resume is one official document from your end that you will be sending to the recruiter, which will hold basic to advanced information about you. For example, your name, your contact details, your LinkedIn and other social media platforms, then your qualifications, your certifications, your skills, your experience, your projects. Okay, so everything will be there in resume. Now, talking about resume, why it is important to be sent. Okay, first of all, for visibility and relevance, it is very important. Okay, it will let them know, it will let hiring manager know that okay, who you are and why they should hire you. Then alignment with the job and culture, you should highlight that what are your skills and experiences that are matching with the job they are offering you, right? After that, interview chances. Then talking about resume, so you'll not be one who is applying for that job, right? There will be multiple students. Now, if there are multiple students, it means there are chances of getting your resume selected for interview. So if your resume is tailored properly, there are higher chances that your resume will be shortlisted for next round, which is interview round. Then essential for like standing out, you should stand out and you should like be unique. You should have something unique in your resume, in your skills, that they should hire you. After that, talking about job description, so let me tell you what is job description. First of all, so job description is one official document which is released by the recruiter itself. When they release a vacancy, they also release JD for that job, which will hold all those skills and roles and responsibilities that they're looking for in the next person, in next employee of them. So you should first read out that JD, and you should identify and prioritize your skills. You should know that what skills they are looking for and what skills you have or not. Then you should focus on qualifications, basic qualifications. For example, all those certifications that we provided, 360 DigiTMG and AiSPRY. So such qualifications like your graduation and all those things. Then talking about job language, so each domain has some language. Okay, for example, in data science we can use mathematics, statistics, then machine learning, training, testing, evaluating the model. So these are technical language words, so you should adopt these things in your resume. Then interview insights, talking about JD. After reading JD properly, you can predict that what are potential interview questions. Okay, then how to identify your relevant skills and experiences. So talking about JD and resume, first of all, you should list out all those skills which are matching in you and your JD. Then you should highlight achievements. Now talking about highlighting achievements, we talk about quantifying your achievements basically. Okay, so you should use terms like led or I was lead in that project, led a team of 15 or 20 people work on this project. So such things you can add on your in your resume. Then prioritize your content. You should prioritize your relevant experiences first. For example, you have worked on some sales department or any other department, for example, XYZ. and there you used Excel, Power BI, or SQL, or Python, or anything like related to the JD. If anything matches from your experience and JD, you should highlight that thing first. That I used Power BI in my current job, such things. Then update it regularly. Now, this is very important, guys. All the time I say that whenever you have any software or anything, you just update it after installing it and like using it and utilizing all the updates. You should update it. Same way, talking about whether we talk about resume or knowledge or anything, you should update it. You should update your knowledge. You should know what is happening worldwide, okay, in field of data. So you should update your knowledge in terms of technology, and at the same time you should update your resume. For example, you recently achieved some certifications, or you did some project, or you have just learned something new, so you should update those things in your resume. Okay, then talking about keywords, so you should identify relevant keywords. You should know what are required keywords for your resume according to the JD. Okay, then you should keep it natural. You don't have to put everything and anything in your resume. I see people, they make the biggest mistake about resume is that they put all the stuff in their resume, which is sometimes not required also. Right. For each job vacancy, you have to update your resume according to JD, job description. Okay, if they are looking for an NLP engineer, so you have to specify some projects or skills about NLP engineer, for example, LLMs, natural language processing, right? Such things. You can't put just regression or classification algorithms. So such things are required. Then balancing keywords, don't put too many keywords because there is ATS software first, which will like have your resume. It will be one who will be shortlisting resume for next round. So I'll tell you what is ATS. ATS is one software. When multiple students, multiple applicants apply for a job, all those resumes and CV, they will be sent to that ATS software. It will give score between 0 to 100 to each resume, and then like few resume with highest ATS score will be selected for interview. Okay, so customizing resume layout. Now talking about resume layout, so there are three famous popular uh, resume layouts, which are chronological, functional, and combination. So these formats you can try with. And talking about readability, so you should make it clean. Don't use too many stylish colors or fonts. Make it simple as you can make it. Then placement of different portions. So for example, you have projects, then you have skills, and you also have education, summary, certifications. So you should highlight your projects and skills, such things, because most of the time recruiter, they are interested to know what projects you have worked on and what skills you possess. So you should focus on these things. Then you can use some visuals also to showcase your project. Then talking about cover letter, so cover letter will be one message kind of or letter that will showcase your interest basically. Along with your resume, you can send that letter. You can let them know that why you are interested in that job. Okay, not the person who just saw that vacancy and applied the hit button. So it will give one personal touch, and it will express your interest. Okay, then talking about final tips and best practices. So proofread your resume first of all. You should know what you have written. Okay, sometimes students, they just put content from chat gpt or any AI tool, and they just don't read it also, that what they have written. For example, you have written NLP and you have no idea what is NLP, and they will be asking questions from it. So it won't be good, right? So don't submit your resume before reading it completely. Then take feedback from your mentors. For example, you have trainers in 360. So before applying that um, for the job, take a feedback from them that what are changes if required I should make in my resume or not. Then for example, for interview, what kind of questions they might ask. So these things you should take feedback to your mentors, then keep it current, update it, then engage in networking. This is again very important thing. You should build connections over LinkedIn and other social media platforms like Naukri and other things, so that you can know what people are doing in field of data and what you can do. Then these are few famous job portals like Naukri.com, Shine.com, then Indeed, then like LinkedIn. So you should build your profile there, make a simple profile, okay, update it regularly, apply for different jobs. Then here are few Google search results. For example, people search like data science jobs in India, then freshers data science jobs and vacancies. So people search like this, and you also can do. Talking about keywords for data science resume. So these are few like keywords, for example, for technical skills and tools, for analytical skills, business understanding, and soft skills. So these are few keywords which you can like add in your resume according to JD. Again, don't put everything, guys. Keep it natural. Then talking about frequently asked questions in interviews. So, for example, what do you worry about? Then, are you willing to relocate or travel? How do you feel about working nights and weekends? So sometimes these questions can be personal, and you are better person to decide what answer you should give in these questions, right? Then talking about 360 DigiTMG, so you can contact us at 1-800-212-654-321. You can inquiry us at inquiry at 360digitmg.com, and you can also visit our official site 360digitmg.com. Talking about our official learning centers, we have Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. These are our offline headquarters. Then we also have our franchisee across globe. Talking about these QR codes, so you can scan and you can find us on different social media platforms. Now I'll take 1 or 2 minutes to show you our official site. Just allow me 1 minute. Yeah. So this is our official site, 360digitmg.com. Now if you go there and on this learning resources, you will get multiple options, and pertaining to this resume, we have this option resume optimization. Okay, if you click over there, just 1 minute. Yeah. And then you have to click on this get started for free now. Now, this is our own ATS software where you can upload your resume here. And on the right side, you can either type or copy paste your JD. And if the JD is a file, you can choose a file from here. Then you have to simply click on this compare now. And the software will let you know that what are matching keywords in JD and your resume and what are missing keywords. So you can update it accordingly. And at the same time, you can also generate updated resume. So isn't this amazing, right? So this is all about resume building. One thing I'll say that keep it natural, update it for each job description, each vacancy. Don't apply blindly. Okay. And most importantly, focus on your studies. At last, your studies, your knowledge, your skills are like something that will decide whether you are going to get that job or not. Okay, so best of luck, build your resume and start applying. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will again meet next Thursday. Thank you. Thank you very much.